my god. Buongiorno. Buonasera. The Italians are gonna kill gremlin energy, okay? Just like to giggle and laugh and have a nice time. If that's chaotic, no, hi, how are you? Hope you're well. Hope everyone's well. Seriously, I really do hope you're well. You guys, when I say that, I get so sad when I read the comments and you guys are like, I'm unwell. I'm like it makes me want to cry, honestly. Sometimes when you guys leave me messages, I sit there in the morning and drink my coffee and cry into my coffee because I'm just so like, I don't know, it breaks my heart. So I really do hope you guys are doing well. I love you guys literally so much. I'm so grateful for you guys. I'm appreciative of you for being here, giving me emotional support. So you guys, today's video, I believe was recommended a while ago, and like, life has been crazy, so I've been just doing the best I can. Today's pick a card is going to be pick a card on, have you already met your person? Have you already met your soulmate, your life partner, the person that you are meant to be with? So without further ado, here is a clip of the piles right now.
All right, you guys, these are the 4 piles. We got group number 1 with the self, group number 2 with the seeker, group number 3 with the giver, and group number 4 with the sensualist. If you guys need to, also, I would like to say that the titles of these are not indicative of the reading. So I would pick based on, you know, the rose that you are the most attracted to. But anyways, if you would like to pick more than one pile, you guys are always welcome to do so. And if you need a moment to meditate, now is the time to do that.
All right, you guys have now picked your pile. Please go ahead and check out my description box downstairs where I've left everybody timestamps for when your reading shall start, love. And with that, let's go ahead and jump into today's pick a card. I'm gonna go ahead, you guys, and roll the dice. We have Libra and Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, you guys, 7th house, Venus. We have Gemini and Virgo. Gemini and Scorpio. One more. We have Taurus and Sagittarius. So hello to all those signs. There are zodiac signs, you guys, in the cards today. First card we have here is the 4 of Cups. All right, so for me, this signifies that perhaps we are rejecting opportunities of love, or perhaps we are pushing away love in some aspects of life. Like maybe we are receiving offers of romantic partnerships, or to like go on dates or this or that, and we're kind of just like not interested or not impressed by any of the options that we have or any of the offers that are coming about. Like we're just like not really into it, right? That's how I'm seeing this 4 of Cups, because again, the 4 of Cups is an offer. It's an offer being presented to you, and you're not jumping at the opportunity. You're not like, oh, yippee-ki-yay, let's go get this offer, or this person. We're kind of just sitting back and we're like, So a couple different things, right? This could indicate, you guys, that the person who is your soulmate or your life partner could be someone that you initially aren't wowed by. And I know people dislike it when I say that. However, I feel like oftentimes a lot of people that we encounter in our day-to-day, I mean, it's not that they're unattractive, or it's not that they're not good people or funny or intelligent. It's just that like it takes time for us to get to know someone and to, you know what I'm saying? So there may just be kind of an energy of like, I'm not necessarily initially into this, or I'm neutral. I'm more of like, I could not, like, you know, this isn't Timothy Chalamet, okay, Chamalulu. This is not him. This is like someone who is, I would say, not necessarily unattractive, but just someone that we're not like, I'm trying to drool all over that knob, okay? Sorry, that was unnecessary. That's my point though, okay? We also have the 8 of, let me help my sister out here, okay? We also have the 8 of Swords, you guys. Now the 8 of Swords indicates a situation, and I'm just covering her little tatas, okay? But the 8 of Swords indicates, you guys, basically a situation in which we feel trapped in, okay? So perhaps we feel like we're constantly getting offers that we aren't impressed with, or we're going on dates with people that, you know, maybe we're attracted to them, but intellectually we don't align, or morally we don't align, or perhaps, you know, we get to know them and we're kind of like, he's a little bit of a misogynist. So, you know, things like that. We just feel trapped in a cycle, or we feel trapped in a loop in regards to our love life. Now, I'm going to see how we're going to get out of this, you guys, but let's just keep going with the cards. We have the 14 of Pentacles. So you guys may be really focused on your career, because to be honest, like, have you already met them? I feel like the answer is no. Yeah. And I'll tell you, okay, we're just gonna keep going. I'll tell you the energy that there will be if you have already met them, but for most of you watching, I feel like this is the answer. Like, you have not met them yet. The 14 of Pentacles indicates stability, financial success, okay? Being very responsible, being very grounded and calm. The 14 of Pentacles just exhibits this energy of just like calmness, again, stability, financial resources are abundant. We have some type of like and success is different for everybody, right? But it's just some level of comfortability in regards to our financial life, our financial health. So I'm feeling like this card is saying, when you do meet this person, when you do meet your soulmate, your life partner, you're going to be in a phase where like you don't need a partner, you don't need a soulmate. You're kind of just like, I can live life on my own. I'm successful in my own right, or I have, you know, what makes me happy in my life. Like, I don't need somebody else. If I'm bringing someone else into my life, it's because they're adding to my happiness, not being the source of my happiness. Because the King of Pentacles is very independent, you guys. He's very independent. He's not someone where he's like an emotional vampire. He's someone where like his groundedness, his peace comes from within, okay? Now, we have the Seven of Wands. Now, the Seven of Wands, you guys, indicates some type of jealousy, or indicates some type of feeling like we have to defend the position that we're in. For some of you, you may have really high standards and you don't, and I completely relate to this, so like I'm not judging anyone. You don't want to settle. That's kind of how I'm seeing like the seven of wands and the seven of wands and the four of freaking cups. I'm seeing these two combined as like, I don't want to settle for somebody who I just kind of like. I don't want to settle for somebody who's just kind of like, you know, they're all right. I enjoy being around them. I feel like you guys are wanting a love and a connection where there's depth and passion and you're excited to be around them and you're not neutral, right? Because again, with this Four of Pentacles, or my God, why can't I speak today? Mercury is in retrograde. Don't come at me. This Four of freaking Cups, you guys, is indicating to me that it's not that we're like, ugh, they're gross. Ugh. It's like, we're like, you know, they all right. It's cool. But it's not all that. And I'm feeling like we are defending the fact that we have high standards, or we are feeling like we need to fight for our position in regards to what we want, okay? I'm almost feeling like we feel limited by our options, or we feel limited by what is currently going on in our love life, or we feel like there needs to be more room for expansion almost. Other people may tell you that you're too picky, or they may feel like, oh, you don't deserve that. You don't deserve to have, you know, you can't have everything in life. But we feel like we want to fight for that. We feel like we want to like, I deserve this. I owe this to myself to have that. And I agree with that. I don't think people should necessarily lower their standards. I think that that's wrong, especially when it comes to like moral and intellectual stuff. It's miserable being with somebody that you don't emotionally connect to. I've been with people where I find them very pretty, very gorgeous, okay? But like talking to them is like, I'd rather literally drive a freaking screwdriver to, okay? So anyways, moving on. We have the Devil. Now, all right, here's the thing, guys. We may feel very addicted to toxic relationships, or toxic men, or toxic women, or toxic persons. So this is kind of what I'm getting. I don't know if like our adult energy or our passions kind of dictate or control where it is that we are going in regards to who we're dating. It's almost like this. This is kind of what I'm getting, guys. The energy of, quite literally, the options that I have in front of me are toxic people who I really enjoy doing that with, or being around. Like, they're exciting and I feel passion and exhilaration from being in this connection. Or I have people who just make me feel like, yeah. And we're trapped in this cycle of like going through this, and we're not wanting to lower our standards, and we're not wanting to like say, you know what, I'm just gonna date this person that I feel meh about just because I want to date. Like, I'm feeling like we're sticking really strong to what we want and to the ideal relationship, our ideal like what we want for the long term, which I think is a really good thing, you guys. Now, if you are finding yourself in toxic relationships or toxic patterns in regards to love, again, with the devil here representing Capricorn and the 8 of Swords representing feeling stuck and stagnant, the devil also represents stuck and stagnant energy, feeling enslaved, feeling like you don't necessarily have a choice to move forward in a situation. I want to encourage you guys to not settle, but also don't chase this toxicity. Don't chase this devil, right? Don't feel like you don't have a choice but to end up with this devil, or you are like trapped in this cycle, because you are completely and totally capable of freeing yourself, you guys, from that cycle. The second I stopped having the mindset of, oh, I only encounter toxic men, I stopped encountering toxic men. And I'm not saying it's like just so easy, but once you set your standards and you say, okay, I'm only allowing people into my life who have this quality, that quality, and that quality, right? You stop attracting toxicity, right? So get it out of your head that men are toxic or that women are toxic. Get that out of your head, and start believing that there are good people out there. Stay true, again, to what you want, and then only accept that in, right? Now, that may take a while, you guys. It may not, okay. Yeah, it may take a while to find that, but you know, if we're searching for quality and not quantity, we can't expect results to happen, you know, quickly. So with this is short-term results, you guys. I'm seeing this as short-term sweetness. I'm seeing this as like, I'm really getting hot and heavy with someone, and there's a lot of passion, and there's a spark, and there's chemistry, but it's not built to last. There's not stability, and we are seeking this stability. So people tell you who they are right off the bat, you guys. And with this card, I just want to encourage you that if somebody's giving you red flags, or if somebody's saying like, oh, I'm not looking for a relationship, believe them. Don't try to convince them otherwise. Just freaking believe them. If somebody is showing you traits of someone who's not ready for a relationship, just don't even give it any more of your energy. Literally just walk away. All right. The way that we get out of this cycle, you guys, is by changing our habits. It's by changing what it is that we are doing. And again, I don't want to encourage you guys to settle or to accept a relationship, or to have a relationship that is less than what you want, or not passionate, or, you know, whatever. But I also don't want to encourage you guys to stick in toxic situations that are just short-term enjoyable. Unless that's what you want, and then like go for it, right? Now we also have the second house here, you guys, and this is physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. All right. So this card right here, you guys, I really feel like for a lot of you, your career, or what it is that you do in your daily habits, like your daily rituals, I feel like that has a lot to do with when you will meet this person, when you feel very secure and stable in your daily habits, when you feel like you do. And it's not that you don't need somebody, but it's like, I'll be okay if I'm not in a relationship. I'll be okay if I don't find the perfect person. I would prefer to be alone and to focus on myself and to build up myself than to be with somebody who doesn't vibrationally match with me, or who doesn't emotionally match with me, or etc., etc., etc. So that's what the second house for me is telling me. It's telling me that we should focus more on building up ourselves and building up, I don't want to say your material possessions. That's a possibility for some of you, focusing on your career, focusing on your education, focusing on bettering yourself. Self-worth also, I want to take it back to you guys not settling. Please, group number 1, don't settle, okay? Do not settle just because you're lonely. Do not settle just because, you know, and I'm not talking about physically, because again, I'm not someone who, shallow energy is really ugly to me. So I'm not saying like you need to freaking marry the most gorgeous person on the planet, and don't settle unless you're marrying the most gorgeous person on the planet. But don't settle for things that are like really, really important, such as, you know, chemistry, like natural chemistry, having that emotional connection, having that intellectual connection, having that spiritual connection, having long-term, like a long-term path that you both are wanting, right? Long-term goals that you both share. We also have Taurus. This is trust, patience, and sensuality. I love this. Taurus is connected to Venus, you guys. So here's the thing. If you are with somebody right now, or if you have a friend in your life, you guys, who makes you feel stable, who encourages you in your career, who isn't toxic, who isn't super addictive, but also isn't like, you're not unimpressed with them. I'm feeling like it's possible that that friend or that acquaintance may be somebody who you have a profound connection with, because the person who is your soulmate or your life partner is going to be someone who pushes you forward. Like, they encourage you to do well in your career. They support you in what you want to do with your ambitions. They're someone who's stable. They're somebody who's going to bring a lot of like calmness to your life. They're also somebody, you guys, where again, like they're impressive, right? They stand strong in their own person, in their own body, and they're not insecure. They're not someone that you're going to just be like, meh, nah, I'm not that impressed with them. So if you have someone like that in your life right now that you're impressed by, or someone that is really encouraging towards you, someone who really pushes you to follow your ambitions, someone who, again, you don't have like, you're not cold or too hot, it's like very much in the middle, like I'm like, you're attractive, I like you, like, then that person may be your soulmate or your life partner. But I'm really just feeling for like, I'm feeling like for a lot of you, that person has not yet come into your life, because we are in kind of this pattern or this cycle of, again, either dating people that we are just not really into, or dating people who are kind of toxic. Now we also have the mirror, and it says who or what is triggering you. You guys may be attracted to men or women or people who are perhaps regurgitating or making you regurgitate some childhood trauma. Maybe you are dating people who remind you a lot of your parents, especially if you had parents that maybe weren't like the best examples. So yeah, maybe you're trying to like regurgitate some type of trauma or relive some type of trauma through the relationships that you are having right now. And this card right here is asking you guys to look into the mirror and ask yourself, what is it that is triggering you in these relationships, okay? Where are you going wrong in these relationships? What is it that you can change in these relationships? Because I'm not blaming you guys for why your relationships or your love life is the way that it is, but I want to give you guys the power. I want to let you guys know that you have the power to change where things are right now. Like, you can look into the mirror and see where you can make changes, because we can't control other people, guys. Like, we can only control ourselves. So I want to encourage you guys to do that. Now we also have share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution and expression, you guys. Okay, please come out of the cave, group number 1. Please get out of the cycle, group number 1. All right, please release yourself from this devil, group number 1. You deserve it. You do not deserve to be in this cycle. You do not deserve to be in this cycle of, again, dating men that you, or women or people that you are not impressed with, and then dating people who are toxic, and then dating people who are this, and then blah, blah, blah. You don't need to do that. There is balance. There are people out there who are everything that you could have wanted. The perfect partner is out there, you guys. Now, people aren't perfect, but someone can be very compatible with you, and that doesn't mean that they're toxic. That doesn't mean that you are unimpressed with them. Like, someone out there is going to be a Goldilocks for you. So come out of the cave. Don't be afraid, again, to stand strong in your standards, but also don't be afraid, you guys, to put yourself out there romantically, and even just to the universe. Be like, this is what I want, and I'm not going to settle for less. Don't be afraid to break the cycle, guys, okay? Because, again, I do feel like for a lot of you, we're stuck in a cycle. We're stuck in some type of trap, or we're stuck in some type of a habitual cycle. I keep saying that, but cycle. Now we also have sacred union, beloved within, inner and outer relationships. Through us building the relationship with ourselves, we are bringing our soulmate, our life partner, closer to us. Through us watering ourselves and taking care of ourselves and having that strong, beautiful relationship with ourselves, we are then becoming the best version of ourselves and attracting the person that we desire, okay, you guys? With this card, and I know some people disagree with like the whole self-love idea, which is just so weird to me, but regardless, it's very important that we don't think low of ourselves. It's very important that we love ourselves, because when we love ourselves, we want what's best for ourselves. And obviously, if you don't love yourself, you're going to be more likely or more susceptible to settling for somebody who treats you poorly, or settling for someone who you're not that excited about. So that's why self-love is so important, you guys, when it comes to finding love, because you got to love yourself enough to not settle for a partner who's not giving you the relationship or the life that you want, right? So, sacred union, beloved within, inner and outer relationships. Heal this inner relationship with yourself. Again, look into that mirror, you guys, and then that will project to you forward, all right? Now, we have patience again, which patience has popped up, I think, twice now. Yeah. And it says everything will unfold in divine timing. So yeah, I don't feel like you guys have yet met this person. I feel like we do still have work that we need to do. We still have things in our life that we need to focus on before we are meeting our life partner, before we are meeting our soulmate. That doesn't mean that we can't enjoy relationships right now for what they are. That does not mean that we cannot right now go out and have beautiful, loving relationships. Like, we can do that right now. We don't have to sit around and just be single forever. We can choose to go out and find people that we enjoy spending time with. So, patience, you guys, is key. The last card I have here is true love. And it says, this love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. So when you meet your soulmate, your life partner, you guys, it's going to feel like, oh, this is right? It's not going to feel like there's a disconnect. It's not going to feel like you're chasing someone. If you are constantly chasing, or if you're constantly feeling like you have to beg for attention, or you have to beg someone to treat you the way that you deserve to be treated, that person is not your soulmate. That person is not your true love. And you deserve someone who's going to give you this unconditional love, you guys, okay? So that's what I have for the cards. I'm going to go ahead and, I'm going to go ahead, you guys, and quickly pull from my box of letters. All right, you guys, these are all the letters that popped out for you. Go ahead and see if you can find your name, your initials, this person's name. If there is a person involved today, or if there's like that devil, if you know who the devil in this situation is, or the cycles situation, if you can find that name, go ahead and find that name or initial. We also have this. I'm trying not to drop them. I'm trying very hard. Okay. I'm sorry. I was making that face and then I was just envisioning someone screenshotting that while I'm making, and I would just, okay, sorry. Anyways, that's the reading, guys. Thank you so much. Let me know about down below if this resonated. The main message here is I don't think most of you have met this person. Now, if you've already gone through the situation and you've met somebody who does give you that emotional fulfillment, they do make you feel physically seen, emotionally seen, spiritually seen, and you feel loved by them, then that is very possible that you have met them. But for most of you, I'm feeling like you have not yet. So that is what I have for you. Thank you very much. Let me know below. Again, talk to you very soon. Bye. Hi, group number 2. Welcome to your guys' reading. I'm going to go ahead and obviously start off with the dice. Scorpio, Sagittarius, hello. Gemini and Sagittarius, hello. Scorpio and Sagittarius again, hello. Saggy, I don't know why you're here so much, but I love you. Scorpio, you're here a lot too. Aries. Leo and Aries. Okay. So, you guys, starting off with the cards. We also have all the water signs here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. So, we have the Ace of Wands. With this card, this is talking about fresh, exciting spring day energy. Now, if I'm being very honest with you guys, I do feel like this group specifically, I feel like for a lot of you, you have met somebody who is either a soulmate or somebody that you are going to spend a long period of time with. If you are not already in this relationship, perhaps this person is a friend, an acquaintance, someone who you have dated before in the past, someone who you will date again, that type of energy. Like, it feels very much to me like the answer is yes, you have met the person. Now, if you have not yet met the person, you guys, there's this energy of a new beginning on the horizon. There's this energy with this card of a spring day on the horizon, okay? The Ace of Wands talks about, like I just said, excitement, it's fresh energy, it's new growth. Sometimes it signifies like fertility and things like that because it's usually depicted with like a hand and a wand. Okay, so that is the energy of this. Exciting energy coming forward that is new and fresh and exhilarating, right? Now, the reason why I feel like most of you guys have already met this person or you know of this person, even if it's like you guys went to high school together or college together and you don't necessarily like know each other, but you know of each other, or you've seen each other around, I'm feeling like there's some type of connection between you and this person, even if it's not like a personal relationship, even if it's not like we have been intimate with each other or we're best friends or we're this or we're that. It's almost like I see you were in my like my history class, or you were in my economics, you were in my biochemistry. Like, you know, I feel like you guys share some type of connection like that. So in that regards, you have met them, but you may not have a personal relationship with them at this time. And for those of you who do, congratulations. But this is the Two of Cups, which is Mercury retrograde. This is why I feel like you guys have already met this person, because you guys got the Two of Cups. You guys also have the 14 of Cups. So especially for those of you who are more emotionally mature, or if there is an age gap between you and this person, I'm just really feeling like you guys have met them. You guys know them. You guys share this emotional connection, or you guys will be sharing this emotional connection with each other. The Two of Cups is all about joining and union with somebody or something that you love, or something that is very much in alignment with yourself. The 14 of Cups, you guys, talks about emotional maturity. So not being in a phase in your life anymore where you're just like emotionally immature, or doing things that young people do when they're starting off in relationships. It's almost like we're more grounded in our emotions, we're more stable with our emotions, we can express them with more maturity, we can express them with more certainty. There's no game playing, like we're not out here trying to play games or mess with someone's emotions or manipulate or this or that. Like we're just very much forthcoming with how we feel, and we can express and provide context to our feelings, right? So, yeah, I'm feeling like if you guys have not joined in union with this person, you do at least know who this person is, or again, know of them. We have the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups is literally like you're sitting pretty, all right? You're sitting real cute, you're sitting real pretty, and you're happy. So again, I do feel like for most of you, you're in a relationship with this person, or you know of this person, and you guys are about to have a new beginning with this person, or you're about to embark on more communication with this person. But yeah, the Nine of Cups just signifies, again, sitting pretty, being happy with what you have. It's like abundance in the emotional department, right? Now the next card I got here, you guys, is the Two of Pentacles. Now the Two of Pentacles, group number 2, is about balance, right? So it makes me feel like this relationship, how you will know that you met this person who is your soulmate or your life partner, how you will know is through the balance that you two give to each other, okay? So this person, we can look at this in a couple of different ways, right? Because yin and yang is very much balancing energy, the dark and the light duality. Or we can look at this, you guys, as perhaps you guys even mirroring each other a little bit, right? Or like an inverted mirror type energy. With this card, it just though signifies to me that this connection that you and this person are going to have is going to be of equal emotional feelings, equal physical intensity. Like you guys meet each other where you are at. So what you enjoy physically or intimately, this person is going to enjoy those things as well, intimately, physically. Same thing with emotional stuff. You guys are going to have the same way of expressing yourselves emotionally, or you guys are going to complement each other very well emotionally. So that is what I'm getting, you guys. Honestly, this is a beautiful relationship. This is a very deep relationship, you guys. It feels almost I don't know if I'm allowed to say drunk on YouTube. It feels like we've taken some type of adult beverage. It feels like we are kind of like, feels oozy, you know, it feels gooey. It feels intoxicating, I guess I should say. So we have social media connection, you guys, group number 2. With this social media connection, it's very, very possible that you guys are friends with this person on social media. If you have social media, it's also possible you guys may be meeting on a dating app. And again, it could be that like perhaps you're going home to visit your hometown or to visit your family, and you're on a dating site swiping because you're bored, and then this person that you went to high school with pops up, or this person you went to university with pops up. So that's what I'm getting with the social media stuff. Again, I almost feel like you indirectly know them. Maybe even it's like a friend, like one of your friends is friends with this person on social media, and perhaps they keep showing up or popping up on your recommendations, like, oh, you may know this person, or you know. So that's kind of how I'm seeing this, you guys. And I know not all of you partake in social media. I'm just feeling like there's some type of like indirect knowing of this person, if that makes sense. Now we also have on the same page, which for me is going back to that 2 of Pentacles here with the balance and with the energy of you guys complementing each other very well, having a yin and yang type connection. So yeah, that's what I'm getting with that. Ringing in my ear, we have the Great Gathering, and it says it's all coming together, intuitive hits and soul tribe. All right, so this makes me feel yet again like you guys are coming together with friends or maybe even family. Maybe you're going to your high school reunion, or there's some type of like gathering or event in which people from your past or people that you have been acquaintances with are coming together, and you guys are all like gathering to celebrate something or to whatever. And I'm just feeling like with this card, you guys, again, you know this person through friends, or you know this person through friends of friends. Like there's some type of connection to this person if they are not already in your life. I feel like you guys share a friend circle. Okay. Coming together, intuitive hits, soul tribes. The soul tribes especially makes me feel like you guys know this person through a friend of a friend, or through like the inner circles. Now, we also have Amaran. It says, where are you being called to journey to? So some of you guys may feel called to journey back home if you have left your hometown, or if you have left your home city. You may be feeling called to travel back there. You may also be feeling called to travel outside of where you are currently living, and perhaps that is how you are meeting this person. Perhaps you guys share a love of traveling together. But for a lot of you, I am feeling like it's this energy of being called back to, like 2 souls being called back to each other. That's kind of how I'm seeing this personally, or how I'm interpreting this. Where's your soul feeling called to journey to? The soul is not like a physical, like our body is our body. Our soul is completely something different, you guys. So your soul may feel very connected to this person. This person may be somebody, you guys, where like you always noticed them, or you always like took note of when they were around. I'm just feeling like your soul knows them. Like both of your souls know each other. And there's almost like this energy of just always being drawn to them, or you have been drawn to them before in the past. Okay, so sorry, group number 2. We have the reunion. It says soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, and friendship. Okay, so this person, you guys you are collaborating through the soul. I do feel like the person who is in your life, you guys, or the person that we are talking about right now, they are your soulmate. They are somebody that you have shared past lives with. They're somebody that you have shared a very deep soul connection with, either in this life or in past lives. Okay, this reunion also indicates to me, you guys, that this person is somebody that you are having a reunion with if you have not already had this reunion. Okay, so again, for a lot of you, when you think of a reunion, like we think of like coming back together, not meeting for the first time, right? So it's either our souls are again coming back together, or you guys, that is another indicator that you have already met them in this lifetime to some capacity. Yeah. Now, the next thing we have here is Mother Rose, and it says, again, returning to each other, compassion and humanity. Mother Rose, returning to each other, compassion and humanity. So again, group number 2, I really do feel like you guys have met this person in some facet in your life, and I don't know if it was just in passing, or you guys shared a class together, or you guys used to work together, or I don't know what it is, but there's some type of connection that I feel like most of you have had with this person in this lifetime, okay? And that doesn't mean that it was romantic, but I just feel like there's some type of like crossing paths, okay? Now, the next one we have here is the 4th house. It says culture, family roots, home, peace, and comfort. This person will feel like home. That is how you will know that this person is your soulmate, is your life partner, is you will be very comfortable with them. That's not to say that there's not passion, right? But it's to say that we feel safe. We feel comforted by them. Being around them brings us peace, brings us like a sense of serenity, right? Now, it's also possible that you guys share a similar cultural background. It's possible you guys share similar like upbringings, how you were raised. So there is that. That could also be in reference to you guys sharing a home together. The next one we have here is yin. This is Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, Scorpio, Capricorn, Pisces energy. It says intuition, trust, patience, spirituality, and receptivity. So with this card, you guys, obviously, I was talking about the balance card here. And yin is half to the yang, right? So again, yin and yang energy popping up here. You two balancing each other out very nicely. There's that. Now, the next one I have here is interference, and it says an external party is intruding on this relationship. An external party is intruding on this relationship. Now, the way we say intruding, right? It's like, okay, like what is intruding? In this particular scenario, you guys, I'm viewing intruding, or I'm interpreting intruding as, again, you meeting this person through a friend of a friend, through like some type of mutual thing, right? Again, maybe you guys shared a class together in university or high school. Maybe you guys shared some type of mutual foundation together where you guys knew each other in passing, or where you guys knew each other very like loosely, right? There's many people, I'm sure, that all of us know, but we don't really know. We just know them loosely. We know them by their name, or we know them by, oh, that's Jim, who used to, I don't know, be on the football team. I don't freaking know. So yeah, that's how I'm seeing that. Interference, or intruding, an external party is intruding on the relationship, having somebody outside of the relationship that is connected to the two of you. Now we have twin flame, and it says this is a divine counterpart connection. What have I been saying? You guys, did I not say from jump, I said, look, girlies and boys, you guys are balancing each other out. It's giving me very yin-yang energy. The way I interpret the message of twin flame, you guys, is somebody who is in alignment with your soul, somebody who is very much an introverted mirror to you. Now the whole like idea of twin flames, I don't necessarily like subscribe to that, or I don't necessarily want to promote that, to say that everybody here is meeting their twin flame. But what I am saying, group number 2, is that you and this person are going to balance each other very nicely. There's going to be a nice flow between the two. You guys may also share a lot in common, okay? So very similar, but very different at the same time. Now, I'm going to go ahead, you guys, and roll up my box of letters really quick. All right, you guys, these are the letters that popped out for you. Go and see if you can find your name, your initials, this person's name, this person's initials, if you know who this person is, or words that may be significant for you guys in regards to today's pick a card. The answer: have you met your soulmate, your life partner? For a lot of you, I feel like you know them in passing. I feel like you know them very loosely. You either know their name, you've seen their face, this, yeah, that. Some of you may have a relationship with this person right now. You may have a very deep relationship with them. You may be in union with them, okay? But for most of you, I'm feeling like it's more of a like, oh, I kind of know them, or I've heard of them, I've seen pictures, or I've seen them around. You know, it feels like that type of energy. So that's what I have for you guys. If you have not met this person yet, though, I do want to make it very clear that you will be meeting them in a scenario where you are coming together with other people. It's like a group activity, or it's a group event. Social media could also play a role in how you meet this person, so keep that in mind. But yeah, that's what I have for you guys, group number 2. Leave it down below. Thank you, I love you, and I'll talk to you guys really soon. Okay, bye. Hi, group 3. Welcome to your reading. I'm gonna go ahead and Libra and Pisces. When it rolled onto my pillow, you guys, it rolled on Aquarius, so we'll add Aquarius in there too, but Libra and Pisces. We have Capricorn and Leo. Leo, just Leo. Sagittarius and Leo. One more. Leo and Taurus. Now, in the cards, a lot of fire sign energies here, you guys. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a lot of it throughout the reading, okay? So, starting off with the 6 of Swords. You guys, I feel like I say this at least once in a reading in regards to like how you're meeting someone, one pile always pops up that indicates some type of travel or motion forward, or like exploring outside of our comfort zone, exploring outside of the bounds of where we are currently. The answer to if you have met your soulmate, your life partner yet, I feel like the answer's not clear to you. The answer that I'm getting is no. The answer that I'm getting is that there's somebody who is in your life currently, or who is going to come into your life, that is going to be very intoxicating, very charming, very fun to be around, very charismatic, very lovable, very just all these amazing qualities, right? And I'm feeling like it's, I don't want to say a facade, but it's not necessarily who they are. They're presenting themselves in the beginning of the connection very, very beautifully. And I'm feeling like it's to obviously charm you, to bring you in. I'm not feeling like that's who they truly are. I'm going to get into that a little bit more in a second. But first things first, we have the Six of Swords. Transformation, travel, movement forward. So I do feel like a key component to us meeting our soulmate or our life partner has to do with travel. I want you guys to please take a look at your 7th house. Look to your 7th house, you guys. Look for the planets that are in there, and look to see the ruler of your 7th house. And that is going to influence what this means in regards to the travel, or in regards to the exploration, okay? Sometimes in your birth chart, you guys, you can find where it is that it says like you will have to travel to find your person, or you will most likely be traveling or exploring outside of your hometown to find this person. But regardless, the way that I feel like you will meet your soulmate, your life partner, your whoever, is through exploring outside of your comfort zone, going through some type of major transformation, or traveling, okay? So we also have stability and celebration here. I feel like this stability and celebration is referencing the type of love life that you want to have, the type of connection you want to have. You want to have a connection that is stable, but a connection in which you guys can also have fun and celebrate and feel like every day you wake up, it's not like, oh, I have to deal with this person again. It's giving me an air of optimism. Like you want a partner who's very optimistic and who can kind of shine like a light on your day, or who can kind of shine a light on your morning, your evening, whenever. But also provide stability and provide that safety net of like, I know this person's always going to be here to support me and to love me, and like I can count on them. If my car breaks down in the middle of nowhere, I can call them. If I'm stuck somewhere in the middle of the night, like they'll come and get me. Like, I just feel like this is in reference to the stability that you're seeking with this partner here. So there is that, the Four of Wands, celebration, marriage. I do feel like marriage is something that a lot of you watching this want, or a commitment of some sorts, because I know not everybody believes in like the Christian marriage or the governmental marriage. I know for me, I would love to have like a hand fasting ceremony. I feel like that would be very beautiful. But I also wouldn't mind having a governmental, sign on the dotted line situation. So everyone's situation is different, but I do feel like there is some higher level commitment that you guys are wanting. Now, the reason why I'm feeling like we're meeting someone who is a charmer is because of this 14 of Pentacles and because of the 7 of Swords. I asked for a clarification for this card because I wanted to understand why this was here, what this was indicating, and I asked for a clarification. This is the card I got, the 7 of Swords. Now, the 14 of Pentacles, or the 14 of Wands, sorry. Yeah, the 14 of Wands indicates somebody who, like I was saying in the beginning, you guys, very charming, very charismatic, very happy-go-lucky, the life of the party. People are drawn to this person. People feel magnetically attracted to this person. They're very charismatic. They're very charming. They're very, they're like a light, right? The reason why I feel like this is a facade, you guys, is because of the next card that popped out after it, but also because of the clarification card that I got. The clarification card is the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords indicates sometimes needing to prioritize, needing to figure out what is important and what is not important, and cutting out all the excess BS. Now, the Seven of Swords could also be talking about somebody who's being sneaky, someone who's lying, somebody who's pretending to be something that they're not, someone who is trying to pull the wool over your eyes, okay? Trying to, give you rose-colored glasses, babe, while they're off being sneaks. So that's why I'm kind of judging this 14 of Wands as like somebody who is being perhaps deceptive, okay, or somebody who is pretending to be something that they're not or better than what they are. They're hiding like their negative attributes. Now, the reason I had to ask for that clarification card, you guys, is because of this Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles indicates feeling alone, feeling forgotten, feeling like nobody cares about you. Riddle me this, okay, group number 3. If somebody is prioritizing you, okay, like the Seven of Swords can sometimes mean, if somebody's prioritizing you, why would you feel left out in the cold? Why would you feel forgotten? Why would you feel like, no, this person doesn't care about you? Why? Okay, why? So that's why I feel like this Seven of Swords is more indicative of them being deceptive and a liar and presenting themselves to be Prince Charming or presenting themselves to be a princess or like whatever, however you want to state that, and they're just not. So, again, Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold, feeling forgotten, feeling like nobody cares about you. This is indicative of financial struggle sometimes. So, perhaps this person is draining you financially, or perhaps they're draining you emotionally. Perhaps they're draining you physically as well. Maybe being around them becomes very exhausting and you feel depleted after having time spent with them. So, Five of Pentacles, not the greatest, right? So, I'm basically feeling, you guys, group number 3, like we're seeing this person as like our wish come true. We're seeing this person as the person that we wanted, the person that we've been manifesting. But they're playing a role. They're putting on a facade. They're putting on an act. And then we realize like we are completely in this by ourselves. This person doesn't actually care. Like we are alone, right? This is not all bad, because the next card that came up was the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles indicates generosity being bestowed upon you, okay, or a gift being given to you. Now, we can look at this as the universe giving us our soulmate after having this terrible experience with this person who took advantage of us, with this person who made us feel like they were being authentic when really they were being a freaking fugazi. So that's how I'm interpreting the Six of Pentacles. It's like the blessing after the lesson, or the blessing after the storm, the rainbow after the storm, if you will. Okay, because again, the Six of Pentacles is indicative of somebody being generous with you. I'm seeing this as the universe being generous with you, having an open hand with you in regards to love, and finally serving you with the stability that you want. But first we have to go through that transformation, yeah? First we have to go through that season or that relationship that shows us like, okay, just because somebody talks a talk does not mean that their actions are backing it up. So pay attention, you guys. When people are saying sweet, pretty things to you, I don't want to say don't accept it or don't take it at face value, but if their actions aren't in alignment, their words mean literally nothing. Literally not a damn thing. So, all right. Now we have Assert Yourself for our first oracle card. Assert yourself. Be strong, be decisive. Don't put up with any bull. Have enough self-respect, group number 3, to not allow people to, the difference between they are charming and they are trying to charm me, okay? People can be charming, all right? That's beautiful, wonderful, beautiful. But if somebody's trying to charm you and you recognize that, ask yourself why, okay? Ask yourself why. Assert yourself, assert your power, because you are powerful, you are in control of the situation, and don't let anybody walk all over you, okay? Don't let anybody drain your energy, because again, that Five of Pentacles for me indicates some type of draining of the energy or draining of resources, right? So we also have a minor setback. This minor setback, again, for me indicates that this relationship or this person, this situation that is popping up here with the 14 of Wands and the 7 of Swords indicates to me that we've seen this as our dream come true. We've seen this as our golden ticket. And then in reality, we had to come to know that that's actually not who this person is or what they represent. They represent a lesson for us, and it's a valuable lesson. But it's time for us to take a step back and, transform through this move on. So minor setbacks are occurring before we meet our person, before we are given those open hands of the blessing or of the generosity, right? Okay, dance with life. Do something to change your energy. We have the Six of Swords. So again, you guys, this is indicative to me. This is saying we have to go through this transformation. We have to dance with life. We have to go with the flow. Don't set a picture in your mind of how things are supposed to go in this particular situation. Be open to the flow. Be open to the movements that life is bringing you, okay? Be open to the transformation. Be open to the change, all right? Dance is very fluid, you guys. It's very artistic, it's very fluid, and yes, sometimes it can be structured and planned out and very like methodical. However, I'm feeling like this dance with life is encouraging you guys to embrace the energy of being open to change, being open to things, being creative, or being, I want to say, a little bit resourceful with how it is that you are going about this situation, being more fluid with it, right? Now we have birthing a new age, and it says birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Okay, so clean slate, starting over, a birth, okay? Bringing something new into the world, starting over, you guys. Beautiful energy. If you are currently in this Five of Pentacles situation where you're feeling forgotten, you're feeling left out, you're feeling like nobody cares, I want you to get excited. I want you to get pumped up because you are about to have this birth. You are about to bring this new reality into being, all right? The next card I have for you guys is healing is happening. Listen very carefully. You are not broken. Trust the process. It's safe to soften. Oh my God. Group number freaking 3. I know some of you guys needed to hear that. I know so deeply in my soul that some of you guys needed to hear that. It's okay to still want love, you guys. I hear so many people all the time say how they've given up on love or how they don't believe in love anymore or this or that. And I totally understand because I've been heartbroken before, you guys, and I've been in a position where I'm like, I'm done with men. I'm done. I've been pushed to the point where it's like, nobody's deserving of my love. And that was such a painful time in my life when I was closed off to the possibilities of love, to welcoming that in or to even allowing that to come to me naturally. It was such a dark time. And I feel like with this card, you guys need to know that it's okay to be open to possibilities. It's okay to love. Don't block off blessings that are coming to you, okay? Don't think that something's too good to be true just because of the situation with the 14 of Wands. Also, you're not broken. You guys need to know that you're not broken. I know there's this whole like trope of like the broken woman or the broken man or the broken person, and it's like, we're not glass, okay? We're a little bit stronger than glass. We're a little bit stronger than breakable materials. I feel like especially our soul is very resilient, and us as humans are very resilient, and I think you need to give yourself a little bit more credit than that. You are not broken. If you feel this pain of the Five of Pentacles, you need to know that you will overcome it because you are strong, all right? Now, we have Sagittarius. Optimism. Be optimistic, you guys, about your love life. Exploration and freedom. Going back to the Six of Wands. Exploration, transformation, all right? Embracing the freedom of dance, embracing the freedom of the fluidity that life is bringing you. This is also indicating travel, you guys. Sagittarius is connected to travel, also sometimes like spiritual travel and expansion because it's with Jupiter, or it's connected to Jupiter. We have Leo here, you guys, and this is self-confidence. It says loyalty and creativity. Never allow yourself, you guys, to feel so low about yourself that you accept this. I'm sorry, there's nothing wrong with this. It's more so this. That's the problem. That you don't accept this. You don't accept somebody who's being deceptive. You don't accept somebody who's trying to, pull the wool over your eyes or paint a picture that's not real. Have enough self-confidence to know that you deserve more than that, to know that you deserve better than that, and don't accept that, right? Again, if people's actions are not in alignment with their words, it's not for you. It's not for you, group number 3. We have the North Node here as well. And this is destined to have. Destined to have. You guys are destined to have your life partner, your soulmate. And I don't want you to lose hope of that. I don't want you to give up. Because when we give up, you guys, we start blocking off those blessings. We start saying, no, 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 like that's never happening for me. And then we create the reality that we envision. We create the reality that we believe. So as soon as you give up, you guys, it's more difficult for things that are meant for you to come to you because you're blocking that off. So with this destined to have, I want you guys to remember that you are destined to be with your soulmate. You are destined to be with your life partner. You need to believe that. Okay, group number 3. Now the next card I have here is addiction. And it says an addiction is affecting this relationship. You may feel very addicted to this 14 of Wands and the 7 of Swords energy here. You may feel very addicted to this. You may feel like you can't stop this person or quit this person. This person may also have addiction issues. Maybe you have struggles with addiction as well. This may be something that we want to address before opening ourselves back up to love, okay? And I know dealing with addiction issues, you guys, are not easy. I have people in my personal life that I love very much who struggle with that, so I know it's not. I don't want to make it sound like I'm being judgmental. If you are struggling with addiction, or if someone that you care about is struggling with addiction, because I have people that I care about who struggle with addiction. So totally get it. It's not an easy thing to overcome. It's not as simple as being like, overcome it, get over it. It's not that simple. So please don't think that I'm saying that. We also have unavailable, and it says this person is unavailable to give you all you deserve. And you guys know this, group number 3. You guys know this person that I'm talking about, the 14 of Wands and the 7 of Swords energy. You guys know that they're not capable of giving you what you want. You guys know that. You guys want them to. You guys hope that one day they can. But you deserve better than that, right? You deserve better than a maybe one day. The last card I have here is making me really happy. It's past life love. It says your soul remembers this intense connection. Your soul remembers this intense connection. Your soul remembers this intense connection. Your soul knows your soulmate, okay? Your soul knows your life partner. And you don't have to fear because you guys already set it up. You guys already set up your meeting. You guys already set up this entire situation. So don't fear, you guys, okay? You will recognize this person when you meet them. Now, because I feel like you have not met them yet, I feel like the key to meeting them or how you meet them, yet again, you guys, is through travel, through transformation, or through getting out of your comfort zone and changing up where it is that you are, on a physical level, on a mental level, on an emotional level. Also, healing is a really big part of how we're meeting this person or when we're meeting this person. And being ready to receive this person, right? Because I feel like for some of us, we aren't ready to receive them. I feel like for some of us, we aren't ready to have that relationship quite yet. So I'm going to go ahead and roll some letters for you guys really quick. As these are the letters that popped out for you, group 3. Go ahead and see if you can find your name, your initials, this person's name, this person's initials, or words that may be significant for you guys in regards to today's pick a card. I want you guys to see if you can find any like places, like physical places here, because travel is popping up for you guys. So I don't know if there's a country here or if there is a city spelled out here or what, but if you want to, I would suggest looking for that as well, because again, travel and transformation and having like this new birth is popping up. So I'll look at that. But yeah, group number 3, this is what I have for you guys. Overall, I don't feel like you've met them yet. I do feel like you are destined to meet them. I feel like you're destined to meet them through this transformation, through recognizing your worth and through recognizing that all that sparkles or all that glitters is not gold. That's kind of the energy I get with this. All that glitters is not gold. And I feel like that is the lesson we're learning from that situation. And then once we go through that and open ourselves back up to love, I do feel like this person will be coming into your life. And I do feel like they will be a past life partner, someone that you have known or spent a past life with. So that is what I have for you guys, group number 3. Please let me know below if this resonated. Or if you're excited to get past this, or if you've already gotten past this, let me know. Thank you. I love you, and I'll talk to you really soon. Okay, bye. Hello, group 4. Welcome to your guys' reading. Let's go ahead and start off with the roll. Gemini and Sagittarius. Hello, Gemini. Hello, Sagittarius. We have Cancer and Aquarius. Leo and Aquarius. Gemini and Virgo. Aries and Gemini. A lot of Gemini energy here. Mercury does pop up later on in the reading, so Virgo and Gemini are also there. Also Aquarius is here and Libra is here as well in the cards. Aquarius again. And yeah, that is what we have. So starting off group number 4, we have the 3 of Swords. Now, the 3 of Swords, group 4, isn't the greatest energy. This is signifying heartbreak. This is signifying being hurt, our heart hurting, right? Experiencing sadness, you guys know when you're in love or you're really excited about somebody and then you see something or you hear something or you just start catching that vibe that the situation has changed or things just aren't, like the energy is just not the same as it was previously, and then your heart sinks into your stomach and you just have that feeling of that gut-wrenching feeling of like, you know, that's what this card represents, that gut-wrenching feeling of like heartbreak. So this group specifically is very, very split. Some of you have already gone through this heartbreak. Some of you are going through this heartbreak. Some of you are going to be going through this heartbreak. Some of you have already met your soulmate. Some of you have already met your life partner. I'm going to describe how this relationship is going to be in order for you to determine if you have met them. But this group specifically is very, very split. With the other groups, I felt like I was able to be like, yes, you have met them. No, you have not met them. Or if you have met them, it's like under these circumstances. But with this group, it's very, very split. So understand that heartbreak is involved, either from a past person, like a previous person who really hurt your heart or broke your heart, or this may be the energy of right before you meet your soulmate or life partner. Now, we have the Hierophant here, you guys. And the Hierophant signifies some type of stability. This is Taurus energy, you guys. This is signifying somebody who likes structure. This is signifying things being done in a very, I want to say like professional manner or in a very official manner. Sometimes this indicates marriage. This is also connected to religion though. So some of you watching this may be connected to religion. You may come from a very religious background. You may be somebody who's very connected to your spirituality, or you may still follow a traditional religion, which is totally fine. We love everybody here. Everyone's religion and spiritual beliefs are valid. That's something I personally believe. I don't think anybody's necessarily right or wrong in how they choose to practice their spirituality, their spiritual practices, or their religion. So with this card though, I'm viewing this as you almost turning to your spirituality in order to heal this heartbreak, or turning to your religion to heal this heartbreak or to help you move forward. This may also be indicating, you guys, like I said, some type of officiality. So going through some type of contract, maybe buying a house, maybe signing for a car, maybe signing up for college. But this is some type of like official contract or some type of like official agreement. So there's that. Okay. We also have the Star here, and the Star indicates having new hope, having new faith come in. Now, I always bring up the Tower when the Star comes up because I feel like the Tower is very important, okay, for the Star. Because the Tower comes in, you guys. The Tower comes in, you guys, and the Tower literally, like, breaks everything down. It removes all the dead energy. It removes everything that's not working for you or everything that's working against you. And the Star comes in to give you new hope for the future, to give you faith, to give you some type of restored possibilities or optimism in the future. So that's what the Star is talking about. So perhaps your religion or your spiritual practices are bringing more hope, or bringing more some type of energy of like, oh, I can be happy in my future, or I do deserve love, or I will find my soulmate, I will find my partner. So there's that. And then I feel like we are embracing this energy of the Fool. We're embracing this energy of trying new things, of perhaps stepping out of our comfort zone, of being a little weird, being a little zany, perhaps even being more adventurous or being more open to trying new and different flavors, okay? So that's what the Fool is all about. It's literally like, I'm ready to embark on this new adventure. And I don't have a map. I'm just gonna freaking wing it and see what happens. If I get lost in the forest, I'll just figure it out. It's meant to be. What is meant to be will be. That's the energy of the Fool, okay? Very trusting in the universe, very trusting in what is to come for our future. So I'm feeling like you guys will exhibit this energy of, again, connecting to your spiritual self, realizing that like love is possible for you and you deserve love, and having this sense of like optimism for the future, and also embracing new opportunities, or embracing the energy of trusting where you fall, where the universe leads you. Now, again, some of you have already gone through this, some of you have not gone through this yet, and some of you are currently going through this. We have the Ten of Cups, which, who doesn't love the Ten of Cups? This card right here, you guys, is talking about complete and total emotional happiness, okay? This is the creme de la creme, okay? This is where we want to be in regards to our heart. This is where we want to be in regards to our emotional happiness, in regards to what makes our soul feel lit up with joy, okay? So with this, I am feeling like through this entire process, through this entire transformation of going through heartbreak and pain and sorrow and reconnecting to our religion or our spirituality, finding that optimism for the future, believing in hope, believing that the future can be better and that we do deserve a better future, and embracing the energy of the universe is not going to let me down. I know I'm going to meet my soulmate. I know I'm going to meet my life partner because I trust the universe and I trust that my soul desires this for a reason. So with the Ten of Pentacles, again, you guys, this for me tells me you are meeting this person through this adventure, through this new found optimism, and through you getting connected to your religion or your spirituality, okay? I feel like your spirituality or your religion may bring you a lot of peace, a lot of groundedness, and I feel like it may make you a better person or a more optimistic person. And obviously, you guys, people who are more optimistic are going to attract more partners. I don't know about you, but I know for me, in the past when I have dated, the most unattractive men were the men who were like, women are just like this, or all you women are the same. Like, I'm just like, oh my god, go freaking, like, you are so negative. Why are you here? Why do you want to date? Why are you trying to date if you feel so negative about all this? Like, why are you here? You know? So that's so unattractive, you guys. And I just feel like through your religion or through your spiritual practices, perhaps through certain rituals, you guys may feel just more happy, just more optimistic. And I feel like that's radiating through you. I also feel like it's giving you a purpose or giving you something outside of yourself to believe in, something outside of yourself that is important. And I feel like that also plays a role in the energy that you're projecting to other people. You guys know what I'm talking about though, right? When you hear those people be like, oh my god, I hate men, or oh my god, I hate women, or I hate people. And it's like, okay, don't date. You're not ready. You're not there yet, babe. And that's okay. Be angry. Honor your anger. But then stop trying to date. Anyways, moving along, we have inner temple, devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. Tune into the portal of your heart. Okay, get in touch with your heart, you guys. Okay, again, going back to this star, optimism. Okay, optimism. Sorry, I don't want to cover her face. Becoming more optimistic about our love life, tuning into the portal of our heart, living in the energy of love, exuding the energy of love, being somebody that we would want to be with, you guys, okay? And I also feel like this is, again, another hint or another wink wink to getting back into alignment with your spiritual practices or your spiritual routine or your religious routine, your religious practices, okay? Do not dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in is the next card, you guys. And this is very important that we don't change ourselves in order to attract someone else, you guys. And I know I just talked about how it's annoying when people are like depressing and like, or it's annoying when people are pessimistic about the people they're attracted to that's not attractive, right? And if that's how you are, definitely dim that, because that is not attractive. And nobody wants to be with a pessimist. Nobody wants to be with somebody who is bringing the room down. That's not to say you're not allowed to feel emotions. That's not to say that you're not allowed to be sad or to be hurt or to talk about your experiences. Honor your emotions and honor how you feel. But when you have the attitude of like, every man is just like this or every woman's just like this, then don't date, because like you're not in a position where you're ready to welcome in somebody who is going to give you positive energy. But with this, don't dim to fit in. Don't change yourself. Don't change who you are. Don't curate how you're presenting yourself to the world to make other people happy. Now, for some of you, that's being like, okay, well, I'm not someone who enjoys doing my hair and makeup, so I'm not going to do that. Or I'm not someone who enjoys being like this or being like that. Like, I'm not super outgoing, so I'm not going to pretend to be outgoing. Or if you are someone who enjoys wearing a lot of makeup, wear a lot of makeup. If you are someone who enjoys being super outgoing, be outgoing. Don't change who you are or what you like or the person that you are just as an individual to make other people happy. That's not okay. The next card I have here is growth and transformation, you guys. This growth and transformation, I feel like, is talking about inner growth, inner transformation, which I feel like is strongly connected to your spiritual practices or your religion, or again, perhaps even the contracts. Maybe we are signing that contract to go to university. And perhaps through that contract, we're going through a lot of change and transformation. I know for a lot of people, going through the experience of having a traditional education through university does change them on an internal, fundamental level. Buying a house is a lot of responsibility, so perhaps that is changing us and helping us grow and transforming us on an internal level. But again, I feel like this is more so talking about our spiritual practices and talking about us growing in regards to that, of having a sense of foundation with that. The next card I have here is the Rose of Venus, and it says alignment, flow, right relationship, and harmony. So with that, you guys, when you find the right relationship, when you find your person, you guys are going to be aligned. It's not going to be like we're trying to fit a square into a circle. It's not going to be the situation in which we have to struggle or we have to force the connection in order for it to work. It's going to be very natural. It's going to be very fluid. It's going to be very much like, this is just right, okay? It literally says harmony. There will be harmony in this relationship. We're not going to be scared of losing this person, or we're not going to feel jealous. We're not going to feel like we have to fight for this person. We're going to feel very harmonious in this relationship. We're going to feel accepted in this relationship. We're going to feel loved in this relationship. So, alignment. All right. And I also feel like that alignment, you guys, is going again back to that energy of the Hierophant, us being in alignment with ourselves. All right. Now, we have Mercury here, and it says think, learn, and network and communication. So you guys may be meeting this person through networking, through communication. That could be online or offline. Mercury, again, is connected to Gemini and Virgo energy. So maybe take a look at where your Gemini is in your chart or where your Virgo is in your chart. That could be connected to how you and this person meet. For example, if you're, let's say you have Mercury in the 6th house, you could be meeting this person through your daily routine, such as work, or such as if you go to the gym every day, or if you do this every day, or you do that every day, you go on a morning walk, you could be meeting this person through that. Let's say you have Virgo in the 8th house, you could be meeting this person through some type of transformation. You could be meeting this person through some type of death, or some type of like underworld dark situation that's happening in your life, right? So take a look at those. And yeah, we have Aquarius here as well. Shaw, with this, you guys, Aquarius is connected to originality, is connected to the rebellion. I'm not gonna lie, the Fool does give me very Aquarius energy, even though the star is represented by Aquarius. The star is represented by Aquarius. I'm aware of that before anybody corrects me. However, in my personal opinion, the Fool gives me very much Aquarian energy, because the Fool is ready for new adventures. The Fool is ready for whatever is to come, right? The Fool is rebellious. The Fool is like, let's just freaking go. And that's the energy that Aquarius gives me. But with this, it's very possible, you guys, that you are meeting this person through some type of rebellion or through some type of, again, massive transformation. You may even be meeting them through some type of humanitarian action that you are taking, perhaps some humanitarian action that they are taking. We have the 7th house. You may have Mercury in the 7th house, or maybe your 7th house is ruled by Aquarius. The 7th house is also connected to Libra, so hello Libra. This is profound relationships, intimacy, and romantic partnerships. So this is all about romantic partnerships. Obviously, this is being emphasized in today's reading, so that makes sense that that popped up. We have release, and it says radical acceptance, surrender, and surrender can help you let go. Okay, so radical acceptance, you guys. Accepting this heartbreak, right? For some of you, you may still be struggling with somebody that you loved in your past. Maybe emotionally, you're still holding on to that. And this card could be encouraging you guys to not get over it, but to recognize that you loved them so much and to recognize that this situation hurt you very deeply. And to not deny it. Because when we deny our emotions, you guys, when we pretend like we're not feeling what it is that we're feeling, that holds us back from releasing and from letting go. So with this radical acceptance, this is just talking about accepting all the good and the bad for what it is, and not trying to convince ourselves that we feel a certain way, or not trying to convince ourselves that we're okay when we feel broken, or not to try to convince ourselves that everything is sunshines and rainbows, right? Radically accepting reality for what it is, radically accepting this heartbreak for what it is, or for what it was, right? The last card I have here, you guys, is Soulmate. And it says your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you. If you're in a relationship right now and they don't love, accept, and respect you, they are not your soulmate, you guys, okay? Your soulmate is not going to be somebody who is toxic for you, or who's towards you, or can I say that word? I don't know if I can say that word. Someone who is aversive, someone who is cheating on you, someone who's lying to you, someone who's being deceptive. That is not your soulmate, okay? That is not your twin flame. So with this card, I feel like this is, again, just letting you guys know that your soulmate is out there, and your soulmate loves you, they accept you, and they respect you. So don't give up on that, you guys. And again, for those of you who have not met this person, which I feel like most people here have not met this person, I feel like you're meeting them again through connecting to your spirituality, your religion, again, having more optimism or more hope for the future, and embracing the energy of the Fool, embracing the energy of letting go of control and allowing the universe to bring to you whatever it will, and to saying yes to more opportunities, and to saying yes to more things in our life that makes us uncomfortable or that gets us out of our comfort zone. Also, being authentically you, not dimming yourself, not trying to be like something that you're not, right? Whatever that may be, because we're all different, right? What is authentic to you may not be authentic to me, and vice versa, right? We all have different we're all different people, so like who I am and who you are is different, so it just makes sense that we would all be different. Be authentic to you. So I'm gonna go ahead, you guys, and get some letters for you really quick. These are the letters that popped out for you guys. Group number 4. Go and see if you can find your name, your initials, this person's name, this person's initials, or words that may be significant for you guys in regards to today's pick a card. That's what I have for you guys in regards to the question that is at hand. Have you met your soulmate life partner? If you have, it will have been after this process of the hurt and the pain and the finding your spirituality, or finding, again, like some type of contract, some type of new permanent situation, or new situation in which we are like signing paperwork and we're deciding to like make a commitment towards something. So it will be after that situation, and after we have rediscovered our hope and our faith for the future, and once we have found more trust in what is to come, that is when we are meeting them, okay? Or how we are meeting them, if we have not already met them. Because I do feel like for some of you, you have met them, but it just would have been after this process. So that's what I got for you guys, group 4. Thank you so much. I love you literally so much. I hope you guys take care of yourselves until I see you again. But yeah. Let me know below. Thank you. I love you. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.